Hello everybody, this is Rita Holmes, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up! From Ohio. I'm here to bring you my actually Tuesday video that I do on Tuesday Facebook, but I had a lot going on and I'm going to move this light down. I know that is the light that's shining back there. I don't know what that is. I got a halo back there somewhere. Anyway, I had a lot going on Tuesday. I had to take my cat to the vet and leave her to get her fixed on Wednesday and got her back, and then just been busy, you know. So I didn't get a chance to do my video, which I am very, very sorry, but I am here now and I want to bring you the video. And I just want to tell you that, you know, don't forget about all the things that Stampin' Up! Has going on. If you don't have a demonstrator, I would love to be that demonstrator to help you out. When I turn the camera down, you'll see the name of my online store and my January host code. That's actually good if you watch this video tonight when I get it put on, or tomorrow. You will can order from there then, or you can use it even after that because it'll be up for just a little bit. But anyway, I have that going on, and we have a great join offer. I would love to talk to you about that. It's one of the best ones we have, and I need to get another recruit, so I would love to recruit somebody between now and the end of February. But we'll see. We'll see. I got one in January, so I'd like to get one more. Either the very end of this month or in February. That's my goal. We'll see. We'll just hope for that, right? And another thing, we are going to be bringing out on February 4th will be some new celebration items that you can get besides what's in that little catalog. They'll have some new things. So you'll be able to choose from some more items as far as celebration items go. So with all that being said, I am going to turn my camera down. You will see my host code. You will see my online store, but my online store and that link is in the description below, but my host code is not. For some reason, I don't put that in there. I guess I should do that. But anyway, we're going to turn the camera and go on down. And I am going to refresh my monitor so that I can see that I've got everything going in. Oh, that looks good. Here is my cards I'm going to do today. Here is my January host code and my store, ritaholmes.stampinup.net. So this is the card we're going to show you. I did this one first. You'll notice it looks a little bit different. This is up higher. And the reason being is this card is 4 1/4 this way, and I wanted it 5 1/2 this way. So this is up a little higher. These, I brought it down. I like the look of this brought down a little bit. And to see the difference, it's not that different. Just, you know, maybe between 1/4 and 1/2 inch maybe. And so it still fits in our envelope, and it makes for a good card base anyway. And I do like the looks of this down. And I also did 2 different things. Here's this card opened up. It uses the Everyday Arches dies, is what is really noted on here. It takes the 2nd and 3rd from the largest, these 2 right here. And then this is actually the 2nd from the smallest to make my tag right here. So I used all arches on this card. So it's a really cool card. I really like it. You notice I put my white here. So let me show you the other 2 cards. All of this paper is out of the same paper pack. And it is, I forgot I moved it. It is Mixed Media Florals, which are these right here. And these are 3 of the different papers in it. And on this one and the other one, when you open it, I put the white in the middle. I prefer the white in the middle. So that's what I did on these last 2. This color is Pool Party. It does not say that on the back of the paper where it gives you ideas of cardstock to use, but it matches this paper itself perfectly. And then this is Poppy Parade, and it opens like that too. So these two are alike. I used the same. These are the Spotlight on Nature circles, the Stylish Shape circles, and I just put them in 2 different places just to see how it would look. I actually stamped Happy Birthday and then Enjoy Today on the inside. So that is the cards. So let me get started and show you how easy these are to put together. We're just going to sit that right there, and you should be able to see. So what I'm going to bring in first, and I do have a PDF that goes with these. It is over in my Facebook group called Stamp Crazy VIP. You are more than welcome to go join that and join my group. Go to the file sections, and you will see all the PDFs for all the videos that I do. Okay, so here we go. This is what our card base is. There's 2 pieces. They are measured 3.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And what we're going to do is we are going to line these 2 up like so, okay? So that this will fold over like that, and this will fold back. But I'm not going to fold them yet because I am going to glue them down. And I bet my glue is kind of not working because I forgot to put the lid back on it. So I'm just going to take a pin. This is what I do. And make sure I don't have any clogs in it. And then I just clean my thing a little bit later. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, and well, sounds like it's got air in it. There we go. So I'm going to glue that down. I'm going to take this piece, and I know it's dark, but right here is my line, my score line. So I'm going to line that up there. And I'm going to make sure, I'm going to turn it over and make sure I'm lined up there, but I'm not on the score line. I don't want to be on the score lines because of when I fold it. So let's let that just sit and just kind of settle for a minute, okay? I'm going to bring this in. Now this paper is a different paper. I got tired of working with the other one, so I brought in Serene Love. It's an online exclusive. It's a paper they brought back in different colors. And we have Night of Navy, Lost Lagoon, and Old Olive. So the papers are really pretty. You have the greens. The greens are my favorite. And then you have the Old Olive. I mean, not the Old Olive, and then this is Lost Lagoon, and I like those too. And you can actually color these if you want to. And then we have the Night of Navy, and it has 2 different kinds too. So I chose Night of Navy because I have made cards out of the other 2, but not the Night of Navy. So I thought I'd give it a try. Nothing like giving it a try, right? So what we're going to do is we have, I think there's 2 of them here. Yep. Can't get them apart. There we go. We have 3 of the blue ones, and that is cut with the second to the largest die. We have 2 with the DSP, the Designer Series paper. And we could use either side. This side would be really pretty too. I like that side. But I like the flower side. I'm going to use the flowers. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that on because I'm not going to do any direct stamping or anything on it. So I'm not going to tie ribbon around it or anything like that. So I can go ahead and glue this onto one of these. And I do this after I glue my panels together, and that way it gives them a chance to set up so I won't be moving those around when I go to folded. And I just add glue. And then add that to my, so there we go. We have these two, which will be going right here. And then I have a white one. And the white one, I am going to be using sayings out of, these are called mixed labels, which kind of goes with those dies, or the paper that I showed you. There is actually 2 sets that goes with that. If you buy it in a suite, this is also all online exclusive. We have mixed labels, which has their own dies, but I didn't use those. I wanted to use the arches. We have the mixed florals, which has their own dies also. So what I'm using is actually just the mixed labels. Oop, I already put it on here. The mixed labels sentiments. So I have that, and I'm going to do it in Night of Navy, since that's the only color on here, Night of Navy and white. I'm going to use Night of Navy and ink my stamp. And my stamp, I did not get my paper on there right, so it looks crooked. It is crooked, so which makes it a hard thing to stamp, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try to line up that bottom straight. That's just the stamp, and not look at that writing on there, and see if I do it decent. Whew! I was sweating that one. So what I did, because I got my label on, is I just looked at the rubber here and made sure that was straight. So it looks pretty good on there, doesn't it? For it to be messed up. So it says, your kindness made my day. And then I'm just going to take, you know what, I did not want that on there. So what I'll do is I'll put your kindness made my day, and I'll put your pretty wonderful on the tag. I meant to do the tag in that, but we can just ad lib on that one, that's for sure. So this one I'm just going to stick down and hopefully get it a little straight. Look straight there. Look straight there. Let's go for the gusto. We'll ink this one. My pad is really juicy, so I have to be careful. So I'm just going to center that and stamp. I love the font. I love when they mix the fonts, the printing, like with some of the cursive like writing. I think that is really, really pretty. And then I think I'm going to take, I can get it off. I have this itty bitty thank you. Watch me mess my card up now, because I'm going to do this itty bitty thank you, which is what I wanted to do in the first place. I am going to bring this sheet of scrap in, and I'm just going to, pretty straight. Okay, let's try that on this before we glue it down. You know, sometimes you just gotta go out on that branch. So I'm just gonna line that up and under that, and put thank you. Your kindness made my day, thank you. That worked out with all the sayings. Just got carried away with sayings, huh? So I think that's all the stamping I'm going to have to do. Let's put our juicy pad away. You can see my kitty cat has not came up on the table. She's not as feisty right now since she just had her surgery yesterday, which you guys are all probably glad, because you see way too much of her sometimes. But I can't help it. I love her to death. So I am going to just add this to my last arch, big Knight of Navy arch. So there we go with that. Okay, let's bring this back down, and I'm going to show you how I got these even. Okay, I'm going to line first I'm going to fold this so you'll know how it's folded. So if you noticed, I just took the last two and folded them like the card, and then folded this one over. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead, since the glue's all dry, I can go ahead and give that a burnish, and it looks good. So, and then your card is going to open like this. Got it? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to glue this on first, just so I have that part of all my gluing done. That's messy. Let me get that lump of... Don't know how I got a lump like that on there, but I did. I don't know how I do a lot of things sometimes, I'm telling you. So there we go. We have that. And we are going to add that to the bottom portion at the left. And I just lined up this to the edge of my DSP, so it makes it look nice and even. And what I'm going to do is, I like bringing mine down, so I'm going to put the first one on, and I'm just going to make sure I'm kind of even around the three sides. But when I do that, because I'm kind of putting this where I kind of, you know, think that it's going to look right, I'm going to put my finger right here, so I know not to go above that with my glue. So I'm just going to stay right in here and glue this down. So let's close that. Let's close it and hold on to it. Another way you can do it is just open it, you know, and let it lay flat. And glue this on. Some people have a harder time seeing this side because you don't have the measurement like you do there. And I'm just going to bring this side down just a hair. There we go. So I've got that one on. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open this, and I'm going to lay this with the right sides together. Okay? That's a sewing term. When you're sewing, you lay right sides together to sew to make your seam. We're laying right sides together, so when I bring this flap over, it'll glue to the back side. So therefore, I already know where I don't want my glue to go. So I can bring this, and I don't have to really worry about it being in line at the moment, because I can line up any imperfections to that. And you saw me just move it with my finger, which I always do that, because I want to make sure that that's good. I'm going to bring this over. Before I rub it anywhere, I'm going to bring it this way and make sure that they open up, and I can't see it on either side. They match up perfectly. So we've got those two on. So when our card is folded, I know it looked funny because I had right sides together, but when we bend it back, see, you don't see your other card. So now we're going to lay this one on this one. Lay our last one down. We're going to glue it the same way. We're going to add our glue, or you can pick it up. You kind of know where your glue is by now. And I want to make sure these glue really well because of the opening of the cards and stuff. So I just am putting that on there. And I'm going to bring this one in. So now we have our card folded. So there we go. That's basically all there is to our card except for decorating it. So what I'm going to do is I want to put a bow on the front of that. And I'm using, it's just called sheer ribbon. And it's got a silver. I thought the silver would look really pretty with the blue. So I'm just going to tie me a bow. Tie me a bow. Try to get everything flat, which is hard sometimes. And you can always work your bow down to the size you need it. And pull on your loops and get it tight. I don't want a huge bow. But I want something that I can just put right there. So I did that. Bring my tails down. And tighten my bow. There we go. So now I will take my scissors. And I'm just going to trim this up. This one looks longer. I always get one longer than the other. Always, always. And I have a little piece of this scrap left. Yay. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to use, and I moved my glue dots last night. You know, I always think that, oh, I need it over here, and then I use it over there, and then I'll get back to here and like, oh, now I need it here. I usually put 2 glue dots real close to each other. So I'm going to take this and I'm just going to glue it down here. Like so. And it's sheer, so, and then we're going to close it. And since I used that with the silver, I thought I would just use the regular basic jewels, which I like to use anyway. So let's get a pick tool out. Get a pick tool. Can't live without these things. I love my pick tool. Put that there with a little one beside it. Ooh, that's shiny. That's pretty and shiny. And then I think I'll put the other one maybe down here. Okay, we have 3 there, and then I'm going to put 2 small ones on the inside, and it's not going to hurt your fold at all to do that. I'm going to put them right here, like so. So when our card is folded, it fits in an envelope. You can't even fill those. And it'll fit in your envelope. It'll mail just fine. And that is all there is to that card. Isn't that about the easiest card? As far as a wow factor card, it's just a wow factor and easy. So I hope that you enjoy it. I hope you try it. The Everyday Arches is also in a bundle. You can get it as a bundle with the Everyday Skies, which is right here. This goes with it, and they all match to go on your arches. And they have a paper that goes with it too, and it's one of the scenic papers, you know, that's like the Meandering Meadow and the, oh, what is it? Something Journey, Thoughtful Journey, and that, and it's those type of papers, and that's what goes with this. And you can buy it as a suite, you can buy it as a bundle, or you can buy them separately. These, though, are a must-have. I have seen so much done with these, and I just love them. And this card is just really one of the cutest cards to do. That gives a little wow factor in that. So, and it will sit up, let me show you, like so. And then you can see all 3 sides of it when it's sitting out. So it's really pretty. So here are the 4 cards. Let me get this out of the way so you can see them. If I can be of any help to you guys, please let me know. In being your demonstrator, you being on my team and building a community with me and the other people on my team. I have 12 people on my team now. And so we would like to get another one. Maybe you could be lucky 13. That would be great. So anyway, just let me know if I can be of any help. And don't forget that on Saturday, I will have my Simply Saturday video, and you will be able to see that, and you'll be able to hear everything I just said again. I know you get tired of it, but you know, when you're trying to run a business, you have to say some of the things over and over and over again. But if I say it at the beginning and you've heard it a million times, just kind of, especially on Saturdays when it's, or this one, pre-recorded videos, you can just kind of slide on by that. Just move your little arrow on over a little bit and not listen to all the jibber jabber. So with all that being said, I hope you guys have a good rest of the week and whatever time you're watching this. And if you are watching it, I'm going to put it on the video, which will be, this is Thursday, January 30th. It will be up tonight and then all day tomorrow. My host code will be good up until probably Monday night, and then it will go. No, it won't. I'm sorry. It will change. I will leave this host code up for just a little bit in case you want to use it until Monday night. So if you watch it by then and you see it and you would like to order, if not, Saturday, on my Saturday video, I will have a host code for February, which you could use that one instead. So anyway, with all that being said, have a great night. Be blessed. I'm so glad that you guys come and watch my video. Please give me a thumbs up. Like my channel, share it, and that's how I get to grow and get to do more of my business. Thank you all. Have a great day. Bye.